And I'm coming to you from the lobby, and I want to tell you about this upcoming weekend, especially our partnership with Loudon Hunger Relief. But before I do that, a couple things. As we move into Sunday, don't forget to spring forward your clocks 1 hour. We lose an hour of sleep coming up this weekend, and that's kind of a bummer. But the good news is this is the same week that we're now going to be offering 2 in-person services. As you know, during COVID, we've only been holding 1 in-person service at 9:30, and then we've been doing 2 online services at 9:30 and 11. Now, starting this Sunday, we're gonna be having 2 in-person services, 9:30 and 11. So if you wanna sleep in a little bit, it's great. Come to the 11 o'clock service this week. We look forward to seeing you, as well as we're excited that we're gonna be opening up our kids ministry again. Starting in 1st grade and going through 5th grade this week, coming on Sunday the 14th, we'll be open. And then on the 21st, the following week, we'll be open all the way through high school. And we'll also then begin to launch our community groups. But as we launch, I think it's interesting that we find ourselves in the section of scripture we're going to be in this week. Again, we're going to be in this series. We've been talking just like Jesus in the book of Mark. And in Mark chapter 9, it talks about the necessity to be people who serve. Now, I know many of you serve in many different places, but I do want to take a moment to talk about how you might have an opportunity to serve here on a Sunday as we open up more. You know, we've had so many people been coming at 9:30, and we've gotten sort of used to those time frames that now as we open to 2 services, we need a few more volunteers to help us to greet people, to say hello and help them find their seats in this COVID environment, to make everyone feel like this is a place where they can both worship God and feel comfortable about their surroundings. And so if you are a person who would be willing to serve at 11 o'clock and you've been normally serving at 9:30, we would love to hear from you. If you're a person that isn't currently serving and you just like to say hello or welcome people, we would love to have you as part of the team. To find out more about that, what I encourage you to do is to go to our website, cfcwire.org, click on the staff section and go to Eddie Batten, and she is leading that part of our ministry, and send her an email, and she will follow up with you immediately. So if you're not serving or you want to serve some more, we'd love to connect you in that way. Now, I know some of us as well, we don't know yet the best way to serve. And one of the best ways to understand our giftings is to join our Square One initiative. Now, Square One is a class that we have developed that helps us understand who we are as a church, but also how God has made us as individuals and as a body, and how we should serve both locally and in our community. We just kicked off our Square One class last week, and we're full. We can't add any people more to this class that we're doing, but we are going to have another one coming up starting on April the 11th. You can find out more information about that online. It'll be at 11 o'clock on Sundays. We'd love to see you there. Now, speaking of Sundays, I know you know this, but Easter is on its way. Sunday, April the 4th, we're going to have 4 in-person services. 6:30, we're going to be outside having a sunrise service. At 8 o'clock, and at 9:30 and at 11, we're going to have services inside of this building. They're all going to be the exact same services at 8, 9:30, and 11. The sunrise service will be a little bit different, but we would love for you to come and celebrate the truth about Jesus Christ. And if you've been talking with a neighbor, a friend, a coworker, a family member, this would be a great time as well to invite them to hear the truth about who Jesus is. Now, back to Loudon Hunger Relief. COVID has shown us a whole lot of stuff about how we need to make some changes in our world. And one such way is it's brought out this idea or this truth that was already there, that there's so many people, even here in Loudoun County, who find themselves in food insecure scenarios. And so we've been partnering with Loudon Hunger Relief now for many, many years, but specifically even more so over this last year during COVID. And so as we began to gather a little bit more in this building and launch to 2 services, as I just said a couple moments ago, we wanted to do something for the community as we gather together as a community. And so one way we can do that is to bring in perishable, non-perishable goods for Loudoun County Hunger Relief to give out to the community. I encourage you, go to our website, go under the outreach calendar there. It'll give you specifics about what you can bring, but 2 great needs right up front is cereal and like oatmeal, because that is the first meal of the day, and there's so many people in need of that, especially children, to get them ready for having a good school experience. So I encourage you, as you gather in this building on Sunday, bring something in that way. If you're unable to physically gather and you still feel like, hey, I just want to do it online for a while, that's fine. We love to have you as part of the community. You can still drop things off here at the church during the week. Just come to the east door, buzz us, and we'll let you in and let you drop it off. Now, I know that there's still a lot of uncertainty in the midst of what we find ourselves in, but the thing that I feel most excited about is that we serve a certain God, that nothing that has happened catches God off guard. And so for you and for me today, wherever we find ourselves, can we go with the grace that Jesus wants us to live from? Can we show it to others? Can we receive it ourselves? And can we be grateful and thankful that He is a good God? So I look forward to seeing you soon. I look forward, hopefully, maybe to seeing you even on Sunday. But more importantly, I look forward for you living out the call of God in your life, for us to be a community that's indispensable to the calling that we have, to this community around us, and for us to make a difference, not for us, but for Him and for His glory. So I hope you have a good Sunday, or rather Thursday, and I'll see you soon.